So the bicep portion is really good, but the tricep portion, in my opinion, is super uncomfortable. Super uncomfortable. Super uncomfortable. Alright, so just going opposite side. Wow, that's good. That held all on its own. Unlike that yesterday. That was a fucking pain. Let's see, it's 11:40. We'll give it 11:41 when I technically start. We'll see how long it actually takes me. Oh boy. Okay. See, you are my emotional support. It comes with tools to build it. However, I think I am going to use 17mm socket. Alright, next. So this is supposed to be the pin to change it between biceps and triceps. I got a little paint chipped off here. It's okay, not a big deal. I don't care. So I'm assuming, is it gonna go inside or outside? So this company already screwed in the bolts, did a light weld and coated it, so that way you don't have to. So that's one less step that you have to do as a consumer when you're building this, which is nice. For the majority of this build, it looks like it's just gonna be nuts and washers that you're putting on because they already screwed everything and welded it in here. So less that you have to necessarily worry about. Alright, so 1, 2, let's get out one more. As it's going like this, we're going to slide this sleeve on here. The enemies. So 17mm socket's going to fit this too. And the bolts are already in there once again. Beautiful. This is gonna be the seat. So once again, the bolts are already here for us, which is nice. And they're already in both places for us. All right. This side wants to be a little stubborn, so we're gonna get them out. Two more. Essentially, the skeleton of this thing is done. You can already see where things are gonna go. Your seat's gonna end up going here. This is gonna be the adjustable pad. So the seat is actually the next thing. Essentially 7 adjustment holes to it. That's good. In order for this seat to be able to slide forward and backwards, it has this track on it. So when you unscrew it, you'll be able to adjust sliding forwards and backwards. So that's pretty neat. It's pretty neat that they do that. Yeah, that's pretty neat that they do that. There's probably some of them out there, I just haven't ran into them. But this is nice for having that ability in a personal gym. Is it a deal breaker? No. But is it a luxury to have, in my opinion? Yeah, absolutely. If we're talking cost, this being a little over $200 so far, judging how easy it is to put together for a consumer, I'd say it's worth the price so far. I don't have any complaints. They give you an Allen key or an Allen wrench or whatever you want to call it, but that's the only tool that I foresee of theirs using on this project. So far, all I've had to use was a 17mm socket. If you've got a drill and you've got a 17mm socket, it's going to expedite the process. So far, it's just been screwing on bolts here. This is the first bolt here that's going to be used with an Allen key that I've had to step away from the drill or using the drill. So for the majority, I think it's safe to say that you're going to be using that 17 millimeter socket. All right, cool. Next thing we're doing here, the pad. Yeah, when it comes to the pad, you're gonna use these bolts right here. That's nice. There we go. See how it goes.
What problem?
I couldn't get the handle out. See. So the bicep portion is really good, but the tricep portion, in my opinion, is super uncomfortable. You're not going to get a full stretch, a full range of motion because this bar is directly in your way. I have the pad set all the way down and the seat set all the way down, hoping to, you know, make more room for my arm here to come through, but it's just, you're just not going to get that full range of motion, and this bar is going to be in your way, at least in my face. Could you put it 12 and 6? Yeah, absolutely you could, without it hitting your face. You know, it stops right here. So for triceps, I see it being counterintuitive, in my opinion. I have different variations and stuff to use it for. I mean, to use for triceps, but I just don't think that the sole purpose and selling point of this for a consumer should be triceps.